What is the assessment from Bill O'Reilly? What do you think? What do you think of these moves?
You know, I read the bill that was originally introduced by Schumer, and Republicans rejected it because it would have spent an enormous amount of money redirecting asylum claims, not stopping them. So my solution is you stop all asylum claims for 6 months and reorganize the Border Patrol, the immigration courts, and then you have Congress pass a much more easily understandable immigration policy. So right now, what you're asking the Border Patrol to do, and the Border Patrol is overwhelmed, is to basically cherry pick who's not going to get visa consideration. So they can barely contain what they have now. So now you're going to line people. You go, okay, you can get it, but you can't. And there's no explanation. It's all subjective. And the Border Patrol is not going to be able to do that. So it's, again, Schumer is doing this for political reasons. This isn't Biden. Biden doesn't even know what this bill says. All right, but this is Schumer. Schumer knows that the Republicans' biggest issue is and you don't think it's open, I do, is the open border, the 10 million who are already here unsupervised. And the Republicans are not going to give that up, by the way. They're not going to give it up. So they're not going to vote for anything that Schumer, with Biden's name attached to it, is going to put forth. That's bad. It's venal, but you talk about it all the time. This is politics. And the Republicans aren't going to give up that issue. They're not. But Biden doesn't need them. He can write an executive order tomorrow suspending all asylum claims for 6 months. He doesn't need anybody's permission to do that. He can do it. He won't do it because it's gamesmanship on both sides. But your question about, hey, what took you so long, that'll never be answered because that's the crux of the matter. Why did you screw up for 3.5 years? What is wrong with you? And they'll never, ever answer that. They'll blame Trump. Oh, it's Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault. And if you think the cartels are making less money now smuggling people into the USA, you're nuts. Those Mexicans, they are all under the sway of the cartels. There is no independent Mexican authority at that southern border. None.
I'll tell you, I think the biggest missed opportunity of this administration has been fentanyl. Yesterday, I was reporting that the DEA administrator was addressing Congress. There was like nobody at the hearing because everybody's covering the Trump trial. And, you know, he was basically laying out, look, we're doing everything we can. You guys have not taken this seriously enough, and the numbers are going up. And then I had Senator Ron Johnson on, who had tried to do something, and he tried to say, well, we've done some things. Every part of it is getting worse, and it's a great window into this issue. You know, it's a great opportunity, Bill, to say, hey, I'm not offending the left flank. I'm not offending you. I know that you love the migrants and you don't want me to stop anybody. I get it. But fentanyl you don't like, right? And they'll have to say, yeah, no, we don't like that. Good. We have to go after the cartels and stop the flow. It was a great opportunity.
The far left is behind the legalization of hard drugs, so I can't be against fentanyl too much. They want everybody to be able to do anything they want. Didn't Stormy Daniels accuse Trump of giving her fentanyl, by the way? I might have gotten it wrong. But
it may be the only thing she didn't accuse him of.
Anyway.
I got to tell you, that may have been the best thing that happened to him in the trial since the gag order, was her going so down that rabbit hole of personal attacks.
If you're on that jury, trust me, they don't even care what Trump might have done now. They're going, I just want to get out of here. And where do you see Michael Cohen? Oh, my God. That jury is going to go, not guilty, let me go. I want to go home. But anyway, back to the fentanyl thing. You can't protect people from themselves. People who are consuming hard narcotics at this point in history don't care whether they live or die. Now, should society step aside and let them commit suicide? No. We have a responsibility to try to save as many lives as possible. But if you think that hardcore drug addicts care whether they live or die, they don't. And that is what holds back the public opinion and the politicians really getting involved in fentanyl, because these consumers of the narcotics don't care about themselves, their families, or anything other than getting high. And that is the truth.
Right. That's the illness. That's the illness. But here's the twist with fentanyl. is they're putting it in things that people don't know it's there. They think they're buying Oxy 30s, which is a popular distraction drug, and it's got fentanyl. They think it's coke, it's got fentanyl. They think it's meth, it's got fentanyl.
Cuomo,
and
on the
that
street,
is very
everybody
deadly.
knows this is happening. Cuomo, everybody knows this is happening on the street. Every drug addict knows that the needle in their arm could be their last few minutes.
Right.
All right? They all
or
know
what they're
it,
sniffing,
and they don't
what they're,
care.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.